It is Wednesday. How are you doing today? Ah, it's quite one of those days for me. And whenever that happens, I have to stop and come back to myself and think, how do I set my own boundaries? Hmm, yes, just know that you're not in life alone ever. Anything you're doing just fine. And I have to remember that I'm doing just fine as well. But today it was about the three C's of communication, effective communication. So if you read the little article, the three C's are choice. I love choice. Chance. That was a new one for me, both with the ch-ch and change. So they shouldn't have said these were the three C's. They should have said these are the three ch. But the three ch of effective communication: choice, chance, and change. Beautiful. I really liked it. And you have to make a choice to take a chance in order to make a change. Let me say that one more time. You have to make a choice to take a chance in order to have a change in your communication. You know me, I love the Daily Ohm, and it had a little reminder saying boundary setting, because really choice, change, and chance are all housed within our thoughts and our brain. And we have to get them out of our mouth so we can hear them, because we're going to have an awful lot of deep stuff down in our heart. So we have to hear it and then really look around at that choice, chance, and change in communication. And then how does that relate to our own personal boundaries? Well, they say boundary setting is not about trying to change other people. Hopefully we've learned that, but it doesn't, we have to stay with it, be aware of it all the time. When we would like to have an expectation that others will do this, we assume, and it ain't necessarily so. And in fact, it's not even our job to expect and assume and fix and change other people. Not our business. What our choice is whether to be around them or not, whether to take a chance on having a communication with them, you see. A choice and a chance in order to create a change. Now, the choice might be that we really like these people and we want to be around them, even though they annoy us a little bit. And so we might take a chance on just mentioning it, being honest, because if we have our boundaries and they're overstepping our boundaries, you see, boundaries are our own way of knowing where do we start and where do we end, our own space, and where are people stepping on it, and where are we stepping on theirs. So this boundaries of our own personal boundaries is sacred space for every one of us. And the dance then is that choice, that chance, that choice that we make to take a chance on coming together, bringing our minds together and understanding those boundaries. It's a bit of a dance. And if they're just hard boundaries, then we can't have a conversation. Then you might make very much the choice to just, I'm going to exit. I'm not going to be in this relationship. I'm not going to be in this conversation, you see. But it's a lot of really wonderful thing. Choice, chance, and change. So we pull those all together. I really liked it today. I just want to check what else was on there. Because the boundaries clearly show others where you end and where they begin. Now remember, the boundaries show where I end and they begin. But remember that their boundaries also show where they end and begin. And so the boundaries may overlap a little bit, or they may not. They might be able to be worked on together. They might support each other or not. That's what the challenge is. It's your own job to account for, and it's my own job also to be responsible for my own personal needs. You have to be responsible for your personal needs and comfort levels in any given situation. And therefore, that's how the healthy boundaries are supported. And that was the end of the quote, by the way. But I thought it was so thought-provoking. It certainly had my attention when I was thinking, okay, what choice am I making? What chance am I taking? What am I willing to? Where are my boundaries and my personal needs in order to change either myself or change a situation? Change my perspective. All powerful stuff. All of that's going to change our communication as well, because communication is not just what's coming out here. It's body language. It's tone. Communication, body language, it's all woven together. So what are you taking a chance on? What choices are you making? How are you choosing when to change and when not to change? That's the deep work. Wouldn't it be wonderful to be able to do it all with confidence? And that's what I like to bring out in people, that confidence and clarity. It's Coach Sandra, Compassionate Queen of Straight Talk. You can get there. You can do it. And you know it. I can help. Please make a comment, get into the conversation. And if you'd like to talk, there's the link.